Let me kind of put it this way when it comes to the Love 2020 mission, because I think that one of the things we have to understand is when we pick titles for our mission that we say that the Lord has called us to, we have to ask ourselves, if the Lord has called us to this, is there an example of it anywhere where the Lord did it and He wants us to multiply it? And one of the great things about the rescue mission system, at least in Milwaukee, the Milwaukee Rescue Mission, is that it started because a bunch of churches in Milwaukee came together to fulfill the work of God when no one church could do it. And that's the epitome of how God works. And now for over 120 years, they have been around doing the mission of God with the support of local churches as well as individual Christians. And so when we talk about a mission like Love 2020, we have to understand that we're not talking about the Eros type of love. We're not talking about the Phileo type of love, but we're talking about agape type of love. And when we talk about embracing a mission like this, we have to really talk about the sacrifice that comes with it, and are you willing to make that agape type of sacrifice? And here's an example. There was a Christian brother who loved the Lord and who kind of had a thing against corporate guys. You know, he had a thing against corporations, and he kind of dressed like a hippie, you know, type of guy. And so as he was walking across a viaduct bridge that connects north and south in Milwaukee, he saw a corporate guy on the bridge looking over, and he was dressed in a tie and stuff like that, and he was trying to avoid him. And then he felt the prick of the Holy Spirit to go talk to the guy. And he actually wrestled with the Holy Spirit. It's like, I don't want to talk with this guy, you know, I don't want to. And so he yielded to the Holy Spirit, and just before he was about to go, the Holy Spirit said, say to him, green ice cream. Now, this is a true story, okay? So, of course, he's now thinking, what? You know? And so, reluctantly, he walks up to this guy who he doesn't like corporate guys. I mean, don't even know the guy, but he's judged him already. But in obedience to the Lord, he goes up to him and he says, sir, I don't know who you are. And I know this is going to sound strange to you, but I'm being led by the Holy Spirit. And this may not make sense to you, but green ice cream. The guy breaks down crying. He's bawling. He's wailing. And as he comes to himself, he says to the guy, I was about to commit suicide. And I said, God, if you're real, have someone come up to me and say green ice cream. A very obscure phrase. And so what we need to understand when in adopting this mission, we have to be willing to do whatever we're supposed to out of our comfort zone, to go to anybody we need to, make whatever sacrifice we have to, because this is literally a matter of life and death.